Once upon a time, in a cozy corner of the forest, lived a spirited Pomeranian named Tyson. With his fluffy orange fur and boundless energy, Tyson loved exploring every nook and cranny of his woodland home. Among his many adventures, his favorite pastime was playing with a small, squeaky rubber ball. One sunny afternoon, during a game of solo fetch, Tyson's ball bounced high and rolled away, disappearing into the underbrush. Determined to retrieve his cherished toy, Tyson scampered after it, his little paws moving swiftly over the forest floor. The ball led him to the entrance of a dark cave, a place Tyson had never explored before. Without a second thought, he trotted inside, his heart set on finding his toy. The cave was cool and damp, with a musty smell that tickled Tyson's nose. As he ventured deeper, the light from the entrance faded, and the cave's darkness wrapped around him. Shadows flickered on the walls, creating eerie shapes that might have frightened a less determined dog. But Tyson's determination was unwavering, and he pressed on, his ears pricked up for any sign of his squeaky ball. Suddenly, Tyson heard a faint, familiar squeak. His ears perked up, and his fluffy tail wagged with excitement. He followed the sound, navigating through the narrow, winding passages of the cave. The path was tricky, but Tyson's nimble paws and sharp senses guided him through. At one point, Tyson came across an underground stream. The water sparkled faintly in the dim light, and Tyson carefully leapt from stone to cross it. On the other side, he shook himself dry and continued his search, his nose to the ground. The cave seemed endless, with its twists and turns, but Tyson never lost hope. After what felt like an eternity, he entered a cavern filled with shimmering crystals. The sparkling reflections of his own fur momentarily mesmerized him, but a soft squeak brought him back to his mission. Following the sound, Tyson found a small chamber where his squeaky ball lay nestled among some rocks. He barked joyfully and pounced on the ball, giving it a triumphant squeak. With his prize secure in his mouth, Tyson turned to find his way back out. The journey back was just as challenging, but Tyson retraced his steps with the same determination. He crossed the underground stream again and navigated the narrow passages, his spirits high now that he had his beloved toy. As he approached the cave's entrance, the light grew brighter and the shadows receded. Emerging into the sunlight, Tyson felt a rush of triumph. He had ventured into the unknown and returned victorious. He pranced back through the forest, his squeaky ball in his mouth and his tail held high. From that day on, Tyson's solo adventure into the dark cave became a legend among the forest animals. They admired his bravery and determination, knowing that Tyson, the spirited Pomeranian, would always be ready for the next adventure. And whenever Tyson played with his squeaky ball, he remembered the day he ventured into the dark cave and emerged as the hero of his own story.